All right. Let me see if I can get somebody in here with me. Tipping down. Might not be sending out my flyers. Who I got in here with me? What's up, man? Long time no see. I bet I got two. All right, so I know before in my last video I talked about what was gonna happen and how I was gonna talk about my experiences in Thailand and Colombia. I went to Pattaya Beach, Thailand, and I spent a month out there. I also went to Medellin, Colombia, and the title of the video is, what tipping in Thailand taught me about America. And look, I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret. I understand why these females are the way they are out here now. Because look, we live in a gynocracy, feminist society where the woman is praised and put above all, where she's valued above men, and she's the be-all, end-all prize. So if you are a regular guy out here, okay, let's just say, for instance, like me, okay, not a bad-looking guy. I pretty much take care of myself physically. I own my own business. I have money. I got a nice crib. I got a nice car. I know how to talk. I'm not dumb. I got game. But in all actuality, yes, in all actuality, we live in a society where fours and fives, single moms, older women, land whales, all these kind of things believe that they actually deserve an NBA basketball player. So if you not in the upper stratosphere of what people look at as valuable out here, these chicks just look at you like you're going with the wind. But look, I'm gonna tell you something, and this is why I understand how these chicks feel out here and why they're so ego inflated and why they just feel like they can just run rampant out here and it don't matter what they do. Because look, as soon as I got off of the plane from China and touched mainland Thailand, and I popped that SIM card in my jack and turned on my Tinder, I had about 55 matches in about 3 minutes. And I had chicks busting at me instantly. Hey, what's up? What are you doing? Where are you at? Are you here? So when I see that, I'm like, wow. So I go out there, and you have to understand that these countries that I went to, especially Thailand, which was a great experience. I went to Pattaya Beach, Thailand. Anybody out there who hasn't done that, I would suggest that you get a passport. It's not really expensive. I'm gonna give y'all the top to bottom, how much it costs, everything like that in a little while. But I just want to kind of focus on how it was and how I realized why things are the way they are over here. Okay, so I constantly got chicks hitting me in my jack, matching me on Tinder, and sending me the first message. Okay, when you look at it like that, obviously, when you have an unlimited amount of options, you start thinking from a different mindset than you did being here. Because being here, let's just be honest, fellas, like, unless you like a multi-millionaire, billionaire, famous ball playing UFC, NFL dude, you work for Microsoft, got a fire, all this, bro. Unless you really looking like that and you like 6'4", 6'5", chiseled out in the gym every day, working on yourself, all it like, unless you just like unrealistic expectations of what a dude can be, like you're not really just got unlimited options here in America, man. So a chick, now that's the crazy part about this. Listen to me for a second. So I know chicks here that are 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, over the hill, who have multiple children for different men and have slept with everyone that I possibly know and you could possibly know. and they still have buku dudes and they jack always trying to get at them. And the point that I want to bring across to y'all is this: we are such a small segment of people out here in society, man. Like, you got to realize, like, I know a lot of chicks. I've dealt with a lot of chicks. And when chicks know who you are and know what you know, they will literally show you stuff other dudes are doing out here, and how pathetic and how weak they are and how far they're willing to go to deal with them and do things that I never even imagined doing in my life, like leaving voicemails about, oh, I just wanted to hear your voice and da 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 da. Like, it's crazy. So back to the lecture at hand. All right. So I get to Thailand. All right. So first of all, my jack's popping. Boom, 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 boom. So I'm shuffling through or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I get there. Now my plane ticket to get there was like $800. All right. So that's nothing. I got it like 3 months in advance or whatever. My passport was like $150. I got it expedited. So you're looking at $950 right there. So my hotel for staying out there the whole time, I stayed in a 4-star hotel. It was like $22 a night. So you're looking at about $600 to stay in the hotel the whole time. So that's like $1,400 for like a month. Now look, the difference between America and Thailand is this: America has strip clubs. Okay. Well, Thailand has brothels. So you'll have a bunch of go-go looking girls dancing around there. And it was an adjustment period for me, because when I first got to Thailand, I was still in that American mindset. Like, I went to the club, like the regular club, and it was a little hip hop club or whatever, and we was in there jigging and stuff. And like, I went shoot at a chick, and like, the crazy thing about it is this, man. Like, I don't know about y'all, but like, I've done okay with bras in my life and stuff like that. But like, it's been very seldom in America where I could actually go in a club and see the exact girl I want and shoot at her and she'll leave with me. You know what I'm saying? Usually, in all actuality, like, I'll go in a club and I'll peep game and then I just work my way down. And then at the end of the night, I probably get something that kind of fell in the middle or whatever. So I got this chick and we chilling and everything like that. And I bring her back to my room and stuff like that. And it was like off the strength or whatever. But we did what we did. And then, I did what I did or whatever. So in the morning, like, I gave her some bread because I know that's like protocol out there. Like, because I know she could have went and made some bread with somebody else or whatever. So like, I had never in my life paid for sex before. Like, I never did that. Like, in America, I always got sex for free, which we know is never free because you got to deal with drama, aggravation, bullshit, time, all that kind of stuff. So it's not really free. But I had never really like gave bread in the hand of a chick to like really have sex with her before. Like, but I gotta say, man, that was like one of the best events that I ever had in my life. It was good. There was an understanding after, and so I started kicking it with her for like the first 3 or 4 days I was out there. Like, and we started doing like normal stuff, but I had to check myself and tell myself, like, that's not what you came out here to do. So if anybody knows me like personally or whatever like that, they know that I'm a recovering addict, that I've been in recovery for about, almost 10 years now. So when I got out there, like, I tried to do the Western kind of thing or whatever, but then eventually I was like, well, this ain't what's really going on out here. You know what I'm saying? You need to go do what you do or whatever. So you just gotta imagine, man, like, unlimited amounts of women where you could wake up in the morning and you could say, well, today I kind of feel like dealing with a woman that's like 5'1", dark silky hair, a little bit darker skin, this size, this size, and you can walk out and go find it every day. And so like, I started like wilding out because like at first I really didn't, I had to adjust. So like at first, like, I'm getting the bros to come sleep back at my crib or whatever and popping them off or something in the morning. But I'm looking at it like, I'm a businessman. So I'm like, well, I'm getting them to come back here just to sleep at the crib. And I'm having to pop them off, like, whatever. Like, I'm going to be honest with y'all. Like, it's like I mean, to get a chick to come back and sleep at your crib and get her all night. Now, I'm not talking about no hood boogers. I ain't talking about no trap bitches. I ain't talking about. I'm talking about young, prime time, beautiful Asian women. Like you could get them to come back to your room for like $75 and spend the whole night. So I was doing that, and it was cool or whatever. But because at first I didn't really want to pull the trigger in the dungeons. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't really want to pull the trigger as far as would you say that the women out there in Thailand are way more freakier? No, I wouldn't say that. I would say they're way more grateful, man. You know what I'm saying? They're way more grateful because you know they understand the value of a man out there. But I'm gonna get into that later. But so like at first I was doing that, but then I was like, nah, this ain't really what's up. So I started like going to the little brothels or whatever, and they got a strip out there called Soy Six. It's in Pattaya, Thailand. And if anybody ever been in New Orleans, like they got something called Bourbon Street out here. And in Bourbon Street, you know, it's a whole street of just bars. Well, in Thailand, in Soy Six, they got a street, but it's a whole street just full of brothels, okay? So like, I understand like what Chris Brown and them feel like. You know what I mean? We got the Chris Brown treatment when we was out there, because you walk down there, all these beautiful young women pulling on you. Hey, handsome man, come with me. Da da da. Da da da. I give you a massage. Da, 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 da. So after a while, like I started like going in brothels or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I was going like upstairs and shit, and I was going to the boom boom rooms, and like man, it's crazy, bro. Like $30, man. Like $35, man. You know what I mean? And it was cool. It was cool. Like I didn't have no static out there. I chilled with a few chicks and everything like that. But this is what I want to get into. So overall, for my whole trip to Thailand, I had to push my plane ticket back because I had it for 2 weeks at first, and I pushed it back 2 more weeks. So food, fun, hotel, plane, and an ungodly amount of chicks that I dealt with out there. I did that for like $4,600. Like that's absolutely nothing. People pay with their minivan and wife and one kid and shit to go to Florida more than that. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's the meat and potatoes of what I want to get into. So, you know, do what y'all do. You know what I'm saying? I would advise everybody to go travel. Even if tricking ain't your thing or kicking out bread or doing that ain't your thing, just get away and you can see life in a different way. You know, what's up, Negative Man? How you been doing, bro? I see you putting a lot of shit out there. So this is what I want to get into though. You see, here in America, I think all of us understand. Yeah, I went out there with TMT and my other brother Reg, man. Villain Von Doom too. We had a good time while we was out there, man. So look, this is what I want to get to you. What is the value of a man to women? New attention. No, let me explain that to you. Okay, Alchemist surfboard and all that. I understand the mindset that we all get locked in because we all been conditioned. What's up, Pasavaya? I understand the mindset that we all get locked in because listen, this is the thing about America. In America, the only thing women need a man for is dick. That's it. Women got their own jobs, they got their own money, they got divorce laws, half your money, alimony, child support, Section 8, food stamps, welfare, place to live, all this kind of stuff, all these entitlements, okay? So in all actuality, in all actuality, we understand that it's in a woman's benefit to not be good to you here. Because we all know how whimsical and capricious women are and how bored they get with dick. So it's not an advantage to be good to you, okay? But let me tell you like this. When you go to a place like Thailand, okay, this is it. That's why you never bring one back here if you do get with one. I'm not saying what to do or what not to do, but don't ever bring a woman back here because it's over with. When you go to Thailand, these girls are coming out of the forest, out of the province, out of the bush, out of nowhere. They have absolutely nothing. They come from nothing. So when they see someone like you from America, they already know that you got your shit together. Because dudes that ain't got their shit together and ain't got some bread ain't going to Thailand. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a little bit going for yourself to actually get out there. I'm not saying you got to be rich, but you got to be on, you know? So in Thailand, the thing about it is this. It's in their benefit to be good to you. because not only are there no entitlements, there's no welfare, there's no child support, there's no divorce laws, there's no alimony, there's no Section 8, there's no food stamps, there's no, none of that kind of stuff. There's none of that out there. And second of all, they have so many young, beautiful women everywhere out there that they're replaceable in an instant. So it's going to be in the woman's advantage to be good to you, and in your advantage to deal with her, because it's an understanding on both ends. Like, damn, if I mess this up, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn. So I'm a chess player. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm patient. I'm a chess player. And I realize that if and when I decide to go the relationship route or whatever, I have avenues away from here to do that where it's going to be to my advantage. Because at my heart of hearts, I'm a good dude, and I don't mind being good to a woman and providing for a woman and being there for a woman that's going to do the same for me. Because all we need to do is they are very thirsty to afford. Absolutely. Because like we don't ask for much as men. Like I don't need your money. I don't need your education. I don't need none of that. I don't need your credentials. I don't need none of that. Only thing we ask for as men is like, take care of yourself, keep yourself looking good, be nice, fuck me, and don't fuck over me. That's all I ask for. And these chicks here can't even do that. So I don't know, man. I just want to kind of give y'all a gist of where I went. I'll be going to Medellin, Colombia again in about 13 more days. That place is absolutely unbelievable. They have the most beautiful women in the world out there. They love foreigners. They're very feminine out there. They're very into their femininity. And so I don't know. I just want to kind of give y'all a gist of what's going on. If y'all got any questions, y'all can ask me. Any comments y'all want to do. If not, that's about all I got on this topic. I'm gonna come on here pretty soon and make another video about Medellin. Let y'all know what's popping out there. Kind of give y'all a gist of what to do, what not to do, where to go, where not to go. So if anybody got anything, let me know. If not, I appreciate y'all coming in here with me. And I'll be back soon. All right, y'all take it easy, fellas. Holla at me.